Yeah, in the last session, we talked about HTTP and consuming the REST APIs. So today, 1st of August, time is this. We will see one third party library that is nothing but Axios. That is, you want to use it or you don't want to use it, that is up to you. So in the same folder, day 112, I will rename it 112. In the same project, day 112, in the same project, I will add the Axios. So first remember that Axios is a third party library. Axios is third party library. So when you say Axios, which is available on here, Axios, we need to install the Axios first. npm install Axios. Terminal, cd desktop, cd merge stack, cd day 110 and nvm use 18 and npm install Axios. So here we have installed the Axios. Now, how do you use Axios? If you see, import Axios from the Axios. So this is the same API we will try to call. This URL will try to call. So this is the app component we have. So this is the use effect, handle submit, handle IP change, and the return. So I can write, first let's import the Axios. So here we can say import sorry, not here, import Axios from Axios. Now if you see, this use effect we have used, right? And here I have used the fetch kind of thing. So I will comment this use effect. Okay. And for the Axios use effect, and dependency list is empty, which means that only in the beginning. Axios dot get means what? The user ID. Axios dot what? Get. You simply need to do this thing. You simply need to do this thing. Axios dot get. I hope you have done with the other things. Axios dot post, Axios dot delete, and Axios dot put. Can you see? This is how you will call the methods in the Axios. But if you see how do you post in the fetch, you need to write this much lines of code. We can set the headers and other things over here also. Getting something from server. We talked about this. Post, posting something on the server. Deleting the resource from the server. Updating the resource on the server. Getting the resource from the server. creating new resource on the server, deleting the resource from the server, and here you can say updating the resource on the server. Correct? Hello? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Have you tried with the delete and put on the other day? Hello? Have you
Yes, suppose it's trying.
have you tried or what?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll comment these things. So here we are just trying to get the details. Axios, and here I can put the posts. Axios dot get dot then here we are going to get then, right, and dot catch, sorry, not here, dot catch. Catch is nothing but the error. E console.log. So presently it will look same like the fetch API, but it has a lot of things. We can do this, we can do a lot of things over here, right? Which is not possible in the Axios, sorry, which is not possible in the fetch. Console.log res. Okay, let's try to run this project. Npm run dev localhost 5173. We are not getting the details. Let us check what's the concern. Can you see here you are getting the same response object? So here we need to have one more then block dot then obj, and here response dot data, and here you can say set posts and this obj. Yeah, can you see now we are getting the posts but using the Axios. Now see, writing this thing is okay like this again and again, but we can create the base object also. We can create what? The base object also. So if you go here, we can say Axios dot create, and here we can say base URL, and base URL in this case is only this much. We will not add the paths and other things. Base URL. Okay, and here we can add lot of things actually, and here const http ax is equals to this http ax, and now see, instead of doing this Axios, you can use directly this also. So I will do same thing in a different way. http ax dot get Now here you don't need to provide whole, here you don't need to provide whole URL, only / posts, that is okay. Only / posts, and rest of the code would be same. There is no change. HTTP ax.get posts, then this. I have commented this code. See, this is working. So what you have changed? This you cannot do in a fetch. Well, by adding some extra lines of code we can do that, but Axios gives you in very precise way. Axios.create like this. Okay, so HTTP ax, so here we create the Axios object. Obviously you can create this in a separate file, but I'm creating in the same file just to keep everything in front of you. We can create it in a separate file and export it from there, no problem. So this use effect is using fetch. This use effect is using Axios, is a third-party library, third-party HTTP client. Axios is third-party HTTP client. It is not the official React library, but you can use it with the React. Special. Right? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
So Axios third-party library, like Tailwind is a third party. It's not the official React. This is also not the official React. Well, there are many settings like interceptor and other things we can do over here. We can write the code to intercept the URLs, which means that before sending the request, if you want to modify, we can write the request interceptor and we can write that interceptor here. That is also possible by means of this Axios. You can call something like this. Either this is the custom object we have created, or straight away you can use with the Axios, right? So this was thing I wanted to cover about the Axios. Tomorrow I'm going to start with the router. Very important topic. And day after tomorrow, we will start with the hooks, or on the Monday, Tuesday, we will, till Wednesday, our React would be getting completed for sure. And we'll start the project. Project is same, whatever you have done in HTML, CSS3, JavaScript. Over there, JavaScript directly won't be used for the DOM manipulation. Now we will convert whole project in a React and Tailwind CSS. And after learning the Node.js, we will write a backend for that. Backend means what? How actually entries are happening in the database, what tables we will create, like that. So after the completion of React, you will just add the working demo, and what would be remaining? Just this part. Calling the REST API part would be remaining, and that you will do after completion of the backend, right? So you will add the dummy data, dummy bills and other things. You will add dummy bills and other dummy data. But whenever you write the backend, actual entries would be done. See now from where we have started, from the command line project, then you build only HTML and the CSS pages, right? Then you build the same project using the DOM manipulation. And now we are doing same project in React. And same thing exactly as it is, just REST call. So you will write your own server, and either you will save the data on the server or you will get the details from the server. That code would be learning. For that you would be using the Mongo and these things, but that would be after completion of the backend. Now see, everything is a React, everything is a JavaScript. So we have taken lot of times, we have spent lot of time on a JS. We have spent lot of time on a JS. And Node.js is not, there is no UI in the Node.js. So it is little less complex to understand the basic concepts. Right? Fine. We'll call it for a day. We'll meet tomorrow and we will try to complete the routers tomorrow. Be prepared for 1 hour session tomorrow. I'll try to cover everything in a one session.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.